I was a very studious child. Like in our school times, I did not do a lot of mischief, but there are some times which we really remember. Is whenever I was feeling like bored in the class, I used and the teacher enters or she is doing something which I am not interested, I used to go under the desk and hide there. And if that also doesn't work, if the teacher is very like circulating in the class and she is checking all the kids whatever they are doing, she used to hit me, come up. Then I used to cry, and I will be sitting for a little time in the class. Then I would ask the teacher, may I go to the washroom and pass my time for 10-15 minutes in the washroom and then come back, washing my face and everything. And when the teacher asked me, why were you late? Then I would say, tell her that aunties were cleaning the toilet, so I got late. Then once my parents were called about this, then my dad asked, why are you doing these things? And then I replied in front of the teacher, I did not like this teacher, so I go to the washroom and sit inside the washroom.
Once we were getting blastings from our sir. It was like, I think we were creating some mischief in class. We were the last benchers, and we were also called the woo girls of the college because we were like very mischievous. Suddenly one of my friends started laughing, and looking at her, all three of us started laughing. He was shouting that, I'm shouting at you and you guys are laughing. Then it was like the whole class started laughing, and then we were thrown out of the class.
It was our economics period, and whenever our teacher used to come, whatever she explained, and she forgets everything. Okay, so that time, even that day, the Golmaal written movie was very famous. So we used to say "Bhula, Bhula," and she really used to, forget everything. And whenever she is explaining, she used to go off track. So we all say off track, and she used to look at like, then. So we used to, imitate her, and it was like great fun. Like, and I was very quite serious student, so I don't have that much, like experience. But then it was fun for me.
The most craziest thing that I did that I could remember was performing a funeral for a bat. Actually, when we were in the university, the building was quite old, and there were many bats that were there. So near one of our lab, bat had, just I think got electrocuted or something. But I don't know what went into our mind, or maybe what went into us. So along with three of our friends, we just took the dead bat and we went behind the area of our college, and we just performed a small funeral for it. Actually, now that I recall, it is quite funny what we did, but then that day we just felt we have done the most noble task of burying a dead animal and performing a funeral. I was most of the time a very serious and a very studious student, but this is the most craziest thing that I think so far I have done. There are more, but not on the camera. Thank you.